All right, folks, here's a video this morning of my Super Monarch 1500 all-wheel drive compared to my new 5-star. The Monarch is a 19-inch frame. The new 5-star is the 17-inch frame. It's a little difficult to get an idea of the difference because of the way the kickstands are. Don't look at the handlebars. They have completely different handlebars. I'm 6 foot tall, and I can tell you the 17-inch frame is a little bit easier to mount. I step through it when I get on it. They're set up pretty much identical as far as what I've done to them. I've got 5-inch wide tires on them. Same bag accessories on the front. Carry various different things that I carry in there, from my cell phone to extra bungee cords and things like that. These are hunting bikes and set up as such. Wide racks on the back. I'm blessed to be able to have 2 different bikes. I will set them up for different scenarios. The 5-star is an awesome bike. Just absolutely amazing bike. Accelerates real hard, good suspension. I've got the upgraded forks on Ruth, which is my Super Monarch. I'm not going to buy and put them on here on this one. I mean, they're good enough. And I have a background in motocross racing with 8 pounds of PSI in the tires and getting the suspension tuned just about right. For everything that I do, it works just fine. You can kind of maybe see the difference here as far as the height goes. Solid performing bikes, absolutely solid bikes. The frames are stiff. There's no snaking of the frame. Handling is confident. Pouring speed into it without concern, no problem. Very pleased with both of them. They're completely different. For a guy that's entering the hunting market, doesn't want to spend that close to $4,000 for the dual motor. Right now, this bike is coming in. There's been a tariff added to it. I think that the new 5-star in camo, somewhere around $2,300-$2,400. You can go on their line and look for sure. But it's a solid performer. You will not have any issue. Accelerates hard. Actually accelerates a little bit harder than the Super Monarch does. I mean, if you're not if you're not in the right position, that saddle will introduce itself to you, cracking your butt. Accelerates hard. They both really plush through the switchbacks and through the single tracks. Really recommend either one of them. But for the guy that doesn't have the 4 grand plus for the Super Monarch, don't hesitate a bit. Do not hesitate a bit on the 5-star. It's got some new innovations. It's 60 volt motor. It's got a new motor in the back. I believe they pronounce it Hentech. It's got a potted controller to keep it cool. When they're running that much voltage to them, they don't like the heat. Others will break down and shut down. As a life-saving support system, when they get hot, they shut themselves down to protect themselves. These do not. Neither one of them do. But the new 5-star's got a potted controller to help dissipate the heat into the outer cooling fins. I have these mud guards on the front to keep the mud and the water out of the battery tract. Not a good space for water. Same with the Super Monarch. Salad bikes. I've been riding off-road hunting bikes since 2018. My first bike was a Rad Rover. Decent bike, but not even the same category. Not even the same category as the new 5-star. The 5-star is very well named. It's a 5-star bike. It's just, and the company is solid. 5 years of experience. Not just a guy that just imports XYZ bike and slaps his label on it. This guy is involved. David Cleveland over there is involved in the designing, the manufacturing, and future innovations. I've spoke to him myself personally on several accounts. He has a background in motocross racing as well, which was one of the reasons these bikes are so well built. The suspension, no flexing, solid, works well, tunable. I did not get the upgraded one on the 5-star. Haven't had an issue with it. I know guys like to customize stuff, and you know, I'm one of those guys. But the stock suspension works just fine, and I'm going off-road, so I can't imagine anything you're going to deal with on the road is going to give you issues. The bike is fast. I don't get the speed that other guys do, but I got big fat tires running on low tire pressure. So my goal in life is not to go that fast. Of course, I do like the speed, and it gets up to speed quite nicely. But if it does not do 40 miles an hour through the hayfields, I'm not disappointed. But anyway, there she is. There's the pair. Highly recommended from years of experience. I've had my Super Monarch for going on three plus years now. No real issues. I did have an issue where the battery got frail on me. Contacted David. We did some troubleshooting. I found out what it was. He said send it to him and he'll recondition that battery at a fair price. But in the meantime, he sent me 2 new batteries. I mean, I got off the phone with him that evening, and the next morning I got a text from FedEx that I had a package in the mail and 2 new batteries showed up. Awesome customer service, a quality bike, even more important is the people behind it. They're overwhelmed right now. The 5-star has been an amazing hit, and the growing pains are evident. But David has taken the steps to staff up and put the lines and the people and the technology in place to do a better job. He's serious about what he does. He's got a background in problem solving. He looks forward to a problem and doesn't run from it. He figures out a way to make it better and get through it. With that, I'll wrap this video up. Me and my mascot over here, he supervises everything. That's Tucker. He sells. Check him out.